Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new episode of Let's Play Pixelmon from the Pixelmon Let's Go server. My name is Dave and I'll be your host for this episode. As always, we are currently out on a Mushroom Island spawning platform. There are these portals everywhere and these really cool Drampas. I feel like this is just a Pokemon you have to like. Really, we are out here for Shroomishes. The end of last episode I said I would go ahead and finally breed a full one, because I can't find the one where I thought, like the one that I thought I fully bred. It looks like I stopped at this right point. So I was walking around throwing Pokeballs at Shroomishes until I ran out of Pokeballs, and now I have a look. I still need a perfect HP Shroomish, so that's what we'll look at. But while I check those, let me quickly talk to you about the draft league. People seem to be excited, as in you viewers seem to be excited that there will be some more action going on. That will be fun. I got a few suggestions of Pokemon that I should use, and I have a bit of an update on that. Constantine, who hasn't played a little bit on the server, is actually in the draft league and said, well, since I'm not really doing anything, my Pokemon would be up. So, with that being said, here are the Pokemon that are now opening up for us. Venusaur, Keldeo, Kartana, Camerupt, Aggron, Moltres, Uxie, Volcanion, Bisharp, and Clefable. There we go. Now we're at the right angle. So, Pokemon I'm interested in that are Kartana, Camerupt, maybe Aggron, maybe Moltres. Kartana could be really fun. You may remember we have Kartana, and I use Kartana to chop down trees. It's really cool. It is a physical attacker, and we have a jolly one, so speed up. You can see attack is really high. So this little poke over here could do some damage. That would be pretty sweet to have. Grass and Steel type, not a bad typing. We would not want to have it be matched up with a Fire type, but I'm looking forward to using that one, so we might go for that. Problem is, it knows Cut, and I do not want to get rid of Cut. For the tournament, I would get rid of Cut, but then we'd need a move relearner to get Cut back, just so it can continue to cut down trees for me. Because with Cut, I've talked about that before. I checked all of them, right? I was trying to read the pokes and simultaneously check the IVs of the Pokemon. Yeah, I did that correct. So that was fun. Yeah, if you use Cut, you get twice the wood that you actually chop down. So that's super useful. I don't want to get rid of that. And Kartana is the only Pokemon that I know that actually has that. I don't think the HM Cut is actually in the game. Maybe we could get those if we were to win a tournament, but yeah, that hasn't happened yet. Did I really catch all these Shroomishes and none of them have a perfect HP IV? Wow. I got so many. Usually there would be a 1 in 31 chance, right? Getting a perfect HP. Shroomish. I caught like 50 today. None of them have them. I guess I go and stock back up on Pokeballs. A few days ago a Victini spawned on me and I thought, hey, if I'm actually doing stuff like the this league, right, the draft league, I might want to have some legendaries that are actually good for fighting. So I tried to synchronize this to get it to Jolly, and after I got it I realized somebody already picked it in the draft league, so I can't get it. Now there's another one. There's a Raikou, and Raikou is I think it's supposed to be timid, so we got Timidion on us. But here's the thing. Raikou has pretty low rank on Smogon, so probably not a good one. I'll try to get a timid anyway. There it is. And let's hope for the best. Start out with Zangoose. I don't know if these like to kill themselves or not. Don't remember. False Swipe. Okay. Looks like it can take a little bit. Yeah, so I'll try to catch this one. We'll see what we get. See if it killed itself. I did, by the way, catch more shroomishes. In fact, I caught like another 30. And I got one shroomish with perfect HP, so I'm well on the way with that one now. I got it already breeding, and I'm waiting for the perfect poke now. In there, so we can get our Breloom, which will help with catching pokes. Like in this situation where we are right now. Breloom would be pretty useful. Alright. Pokeballs, here we go. There we go. Nice and easy. We got it. Let's check it out. See if we got a good one. Alright, cool. It is right here. It is Quiet Nature. That, well, I guess special attack is alright, but speed down. Nope. Not good. Not good, but I think Raikou is actually pretty weak anyway. So, next course of action is training some Pokemon and getting some loot. Awesome. Look at that. Man, that was pretty good. I only gotten these 3 things so far. A Master Ball among them. Let's hope we get a lot of other good stuff as well. There is a Mega Gengar, which, now that they can be level 120 again, will be a that's not the Mega Gengar. Okay. I don't know if I can hit this Chandelure with Earthquake. Sometimes they can fly, sometimes they can't. This one is not levitating. Flygon definitely does less damage than our Donphan. That much is for sure. Killed it anyway. Okay, look, no. Oh man, look at all the pokes that are swarming up. Can't even kill him fast enough. I thought I also kill my Timidion, but I think I'll need the room for my Donphan actually. So you go there. Donphan. Have I ever told you how much of a beast this Pokemon is? I just realized once again how strong this poke is. Because it has a brave nature. And it has 361 attack. That is so good. That is just so good. Man. I love that. Right. One of you? Okay, we got a Mega Gengar. Gengar really doesn't like getting hit with Earthquake. Boom. Look at that. So good. Yet another one. Boom. It's gone. Only a Flame Plate. What about the Sableye? Sableye will get an Earthquake as well. We'll take it better than the Gengar, that's for sure. Thunderfang did not go through. Don't think that would have done much. Red Candy and a Destiny Nut though. That's pretty sweet. You go here as well. Nice! This will be a nice collection when I'm done. I brought 3 empty shulker boxes. So I can stay here a while before I have to go. We'll see what we got to spawn. I just packed my things together and went through the nether. I'm on my way to the savannah, and a Heatran spawned. I was sure that's on Nebris, but no, that one actually spawned on me. So we might get another legendary. How cool is that? So who do we throw out? I don't think we need Flydave at the moment. Let's get Hypno and Sangoose in my team. Now, I don't know if these guys are prone to blowing themselves up or anything, so I don't know, but they spawn quite regularly, I feel like. Nebris was farming these a little bit, or well, he was trying to spawn these and he got like, I don't know, 3 in a row. So they shouldn't be too rare, I don't think. Start with a quick ball. Just to see what happens. I mean, not that we actually see anything. It broke free and used Ancient Power. Okay, so it knows Ancient Power. Outside. I didn't know. Don't know what it did. Didn't see that. Magma Storm. I don't know. Ooh, wow, we're not doing any damage, are we? Okay. Should we go a little harder? Should we do an Earthquake? I feel like that'll kill it. You think it can withstand the Giga Impact? I don't know. I'm not sure what typing it is and if it will get damaged by Thunderfang at all. It did get some damage. Just don't crit it. There you go. Switch over to Glade. We'll do... No. Ball swipe. Way far away from actually fall down, but that's just start throwing Pokeballs and catch it. I don't know what catch rate this thing has, but man, that took a while. Ooh, what are we doing? Feint attack. Instead of tackle, maybe. Cool. Well, we have another legendary, a Heatran, and I think Heatran is actually a pretty good Pokemon. There is. Oh man, do I really want to fight on this? That's a boss though. Fight me. Okay, and Earthquake. Take care of it. And we get, oh nice, a lucky egg. Awesome. I'm low on these, so that's perfect. Let's check out our Heatran, see what we got. The reason why I actually left the Ghost Tower over there, which is when the Heatran spawned on me, is because I have determined, probably, the first Pokemon. Nice, that's the nature that we wanted. I think I have determined the first Pokemon for my Draft League team. And it is... Oh, damn it. Alola Golem. It is rock and electric type, which is super weird. It has magnet pull, which is really strong against steel types, and it can get some pretty nasty things. Like Stealth Rock will be a stab move, and we can have like Rock Blast and other, well, better rock stab moves. We can also have electric stab moves, which clears out some amount of opponents, and it can learn like Fire Punch or something like that, so it can definitely do some damage. Could be a really useful Pokemon. And seeing that our choices are pretty limited with 100 Pokemon already in the league, I feel like that would be a good choice. Now, I was talking about the Pokemon of Constantine that we might be able to use. That is still a might, since the other Pokemon, the other people, when they chose their Pokemon, they went like a turn each round, like they went in turns, basically. And now to just go ahead and say like, oh yeah, I'll just pick whatever Pokemon I want in whatever fashion I want, is a little weird, a little cheaty. So I'm still waiting to hear what people think about the about me snagging some of Constantine, folks. But what do you think? Alola Golem? Could be a fun one. I should show you the items that I got, right? These, and then this stuff. This is all, this one is empty. Well, and I got these, so... 18 rare candies, the Master Ball is pretty good, the Destiny Nut will come in handy, and then some extra stuff. Got another Super Rod, a Gracious Orb, but yeah, the rest is not too important. The Master Ball, the rare candies, and the Destiny Nut is pretty neat though. I just had a pretty productive chat with Wells. Oh, there's a Victini. Great. I just had a chat with Wells Knight. He was. I was asking around if somebody is like around to talk to me about my draft team, and he was like, "Yeah, it's 5 a.m. I was about to go to bed, but sure, I'll help you." And we now have this wall over here where I was frantically writing down Pokemon that he was throwing at me, trying to give up. Pretty sure I misspelled a bunch of them. But let's go through the picks. Well, so we can choose 10 Pokemon, right? And then we can switch between the pokes for every battle. We'll choose 10 Pokemon today. Here's the plan. We'll choose 10 Pokemon today. Then you over there, will tell me what you think about them. And I'll have a chat to other people on the server what they think about my 10 pokes. And then within the next 1 or 2 episodes, we'll actually finalize the team and I'll work on getting them. So, first off, Alola Golem. Pretty sure I'll take the Alola Golem because it's awesome, okay? It is weird, and it's awesome, and I like it, and I want it. The thing that Wells told me that I should make sure that I have, like, at least 2 Pokemon for a good setup. So Alola Golem has Stealth Rock, for example. I should have 2 Pokemon that can remove hazards, like Rapid Spin or Defog. And one Pokemon that he told me I should probably most definitely take is Forestress. Forestress, or Fortress, I don't know if that's supposed to be an S in there. This Pokemon right there, I think we may even have one. We do. This one over here. I totally spelled that wrong. It's double R over there. Well, this Pokemon can not only get Rapid Spin, so... Oh, that's... What am I pressing? Rapid Spin to remove hazards. It can also pretty much place down every hazard ever. Spikes and Stealth Rock, and it can remove it, it can place them. This is a good Pokemon for hazards. So Fortress and Alola Golem are pretty solid picks that we could have. Okay, what else? One Pokemon that I was thinking about was Superior, because I read that it could be good, and it's an OU Pokemon that has not been drafted yet. Apparently, according to Wells, Superior has not been drafted because you need a hidden ability Snivy for that, and nobody has that. I know for a fact that Nebris has been looking for one for a month or two now, and he doesn't have one yet, so we'll get that. Unlikely. I had the fancy idea of using an Alola Ninetales because A, it's rare, B, it's cool, and it has Aurora Veil, which means together with Light Clay, for 8 turns, my whole team takes only half damage. That sounds pretty sweet. So Alola Ninetales sounds good to me. I saw that Mega Sableye was oft recommended in online, so I think I might want to go for that. Let's write down these 4. Okay, our current picks are Alola Golem, Alola Ninetales, Fortress, and Mega Sableye. Apparently they have set it up in the league so that when we choose Sableye, we have access to both Mega Sableye and Sableye. So for example, we have Mega Sableye, but in a fight against Ether, for example, instead we would like to use Mega Blastoise, right, instead. But we still want to have our Sableye, so we can use Sableye and Mega Blastoise instead. Mega Blastoise might be interesting, but I'm not sure if I actually have the Mega Stone for it. Let's see. Let's place it in. Does not look like I have that one, so I might have to have an eye open for that. Pretty sure I can get it. Maybe Nebris is even selling that or something like that, so that could be up. But now for the next pick. So we have 4 already. It's about half. Let's see what else we can use. We don't really have access to many legendaries or Ultra Beasts. Ultra Beasts mainly because I only have 1 and that one's picked. And most legendaries that are eligible are already picked. One that is still open is Necrozma, however. And Necrozma could be a Stealth Rocker, but can also have some pretty cool other moves. So I feel like we should probably take Necrozma. Oh yeah, he said Umbreon would be up. Ooh. I like Umbreon. Could have Umbreon and Alola Ninetales. That would be awesome, wouldn't it? So, let's see. What do we have so far? So we have Rock and Electric type, Ice and Fairy. Fortress is Steel and Grass. Mega Sableye, Dark and Ghost maybe? I don't know. Is Mega Sableye dual type? It might be. So we currently have no fire, for example. No flying. So a Pokemon that I thought could be cool is Staraptor. Staraptor can have Brave Bird. Is it called Brave Bird? No, Reckless. Brave Bird is the attack. Reckless. Reckless means it doesn't take recall damage, if I remember right. And then if we do Brave Bird, we can do a lot of damage and not take any ourselves. That would be a... I think Staraptor even is fairly fast. So this could be a good offensive flying type attacky Pokemon. Is that a word? No, it is. Still an open pick would be Altaria. Mega Altaria seems really cool. So it is Dragon and Fairy type. It can have Defog and it can have a wide variety of moves. Like it can have Flamethrower, for example, and it can have Earthquake, and it's just weird. So that could be a fun pick as well. So we said Necrozma, we said Altaria, and we said Staraptor. One more than we have a new sign. So why not Hippowdon? Hippowdon, we'll see the pre-evolution a bunch, walking around every now and then, and it's a ground type, and apparently it's pretty beefy, so that could be a good pick. So let's put these up. Another legendary we could use next to Necrozma would be Celebi, I would say. Celebi has weird stats, like every stat is 100, and it can therefore be fairly versatile. We probably would want to have it a bit more defensive, maybe? Actually, I think Golem should be fairly defensive. Fortress, probably 2. Hippowdon should be so too. So we'll see. We could use Celebi either offensive or more defensive. And Celebi would be a grass and psychic type. So this would be the first psychic type, I think. The ones that we have. Is there any type that we're missing? Yes, fire. We don't have a single fire type just yet. Do we even have a fire type up for grabs at the moment? I don't think so. Ooh, no fire types. Well, they were all picked. All picked before us. Okay, well, one more Pokemon. So maybe Porygon Z? Or Conkeldurr? Not sure. So we don't have any fire types, which is kind of weird. I mean, technically, we could give Porygon Z the hidden ability, and if the IVs are okay, then it would have a fire type move. Alola Golem can actually run Fire Punch, which makes Alola Golem so cool. So Alola Golem is not just rock and electric type. I was talking about that, right? With its ability to trap steel types and then Fire Punch, it's just awesome. So we'll probably have to rely on that. We'll see. Maybe we can give one of the other pokes some fire moves as well, but I think there's another Victini. Well, it's only me online, so I guess what else is supposed to happen? And I'm taking my sweet time to decide here, by the way. It's all edited down, but this is a fairly long thought process. So Celebi and Porygon Z is what I'll write down. And these will be our 10 pokes for now. Celebi and Porygon Z. There we go. This is our draft team. Well, this is our first draft of our draft team. Let me know what you think of this. Is this a good team? Is this usable? Is this well-rounded enough? I have a bunch of Pokemon in here actually that can use Stealth Rock quite a lot. We don't have to give every Pokemon Stealth Rock, obviously, that can have Stealth Rock. And we'll only ever use 6 Pokemon at once, so I guess we can make sure we always have Stealth Rock in a team with this. Let me know. What do you think? Is this good or is it bad? So with these 10 Pokemon, I think the one that I'm least convinced on, or one of the Pokemon that I'm not 100% convinced on, let's say it like that, is Necrozma. Now, Necrozma is a cool Pokemon and all. I don't know if it's, I don't know how strong it is, but usually Necrozma would be used in one of its alternate forms, right? But the alternate forms of Necrozma are all Ubers, so they're not eligible for this, so we cannot use it. Also, we still don't have really a fire type, so I had a look on Smogon a bit more. And while it is not really in a high tier, a Pokemon that could be fun to use would be Incineroar. Now, Incineroar isn't exactly it's not a high tier Pokemon. Let's say it like that. But it has a pretty sweet move pool. So my idea would be Flare Blitz, Knock Off, U-Turn, and Earthquake. That sounds pretty sweet, right? Knock Off, obviously, is super useful with getting rid of items of the opposing team, and then U-Turn is super useful move anyway. This could be fun, for sure. So maybe we go for Incineroar. I'll put that one on a wall as a maybe. And yeah, well, again, you have to tell me if Incineroar would be better than one of the Pokemon that we are considering currently. I heavily rely on feedback. Either way. I mean, I now have 10 Pokemon. And if I'd have to start working on a team immediately, I'd be happy to use these 10. I think. But if I can make it better before I actually start getting deeper into preparing, then that would be awesome. And it's a Splash Blade. Not the best, but I'll take it. Let's put them maybe down here. Incineroar. And another Pokemon that I thought may be interesting. How do you spell Incineroar? Would be Ambor. Is that how you spell Ambor? Or that? I don't... Let's just do that. I'll fix that if that's wrong. Yeah, Ambor is one of those Pokemon that we catch a lot actually in this biome. They are pretty much every... Oh yeah, I spelled it correctly. This one, Blaze ability. This one is an Impish nature. Actually not bad. Well, actually kind of bad. The defense stat is super low. I don't think boosting that really helps us too much. I mean, higher defense is always better than lower defense, but... Well, there you go. Physical attacker, obviously, with fire and fighting. Nice combination. Incineroar is... Is it the same? Or is Incineroar fire and dark? Where is our Incineroar? But not in here. Did we never put that in the right place? Incineroar, there it is. See, Incineroar is fire and dark, so that's fun, for sure. I think also physical attacker. Yeah, also physical attacker. So, you gotta let me know if we switch one of these out for one of those, or if I need new Pokemon in general. Oh yeah, Mega Blastoise is definitely one I wanna consider too. Maybe change something else out for it. That could be cool. I think Mega Blastoise would actually be pretty sweet. We don't have any water types. That's the thing. So that would be fun. But yeah, I think this is where I'll end the episode. Oh, there's another one. I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you are as hyped as I am for the fighting that may lay up ahead. Is Stone Edge good against Kangaskhan? Not bad. I mean, Stone Edge doesn't hit that often, so... yeah, I hope you are as hyped as I am. I am currently still breeding my Shroomishes to get the right Breloom. That is going good. Making good progress. I think 4 of the 6 breeders are now at the point where they technically could produce the perfect Pokemon. So that is going strong. Probably in the next episode we'll have our perfect Breloom. I'll make sure to maybe take the safe picks like the Fortress and the Alola Golem and start working on getting good versions of those. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you check back with me next time. Next episode, video, stream, whatever that will be. And until then, see ya!